Hello, viewers, and welcome to today's episode of Disappointed Dragon, the final episode in the construction figure Pullback Racers by Montoy. Today we're looking at the combined robot mode that you can make when you have all of the figures. Full disclosure, I actually did put a bunch of the spare pieces into my Lego bin when I was cleaning up my desk the other day, so I wasn't able to follow the instructions perfectly. There was a couple of concessions I had to make, but because of how many pieces are left over at the end, I was still able to make him look almost exactly as he's supposed to. Like, I was supposed to have a single stud, on this side, the slanted pieces in the center, but on this side it's off to one side because I couldn't find another one of those. And his head is actually supposed to have a square piece that's diagonal instead of the translucent stud. But I actually like the translucent stud better anyways. Other than that, it is exactly as it's supposed to be. My impression of it is that it looks really good. Like, it looks like a robot. It's got a really cool looking design. It definitely gives me that Scramble City vibe I was talking about before from Transformers. But as far as structural integrity goes, he does not have it. So his joints are on his arms and hips are that ball joint piece that we made the worm out of in the last episode. And they're not terrible for the arms and things. It has enough... No, it's just falling to pieces. It has enough friction that you can get his arms to kind of hold a pose if you're not moving him around too much. But as you can see, his shoulders are held on by a single stud on either side, and that connects both of his shoulders, and that pops off continuously. As for his legs... Again, the ball joints on the hips are fine, but his legs are attached via this little hook here to the rod. And it's also got the ball joint piece. And that ball joint piece, because it comes down on the same level with the hook, prevents his leg from bending and actually will pop the leg off if you try. And because of that, when you put him down, even though it does clip fairly securely when you put it on, when there's any weight put on it, it immediately unhooks. So you can get him into some pretty cool looking poses with his shield and his wheel blaster. But after you've got him standing there, that's about all you can do. If you try to play around with him too much, he just starts to fall apart. Like, you barely touch him and he falls to pieces. That being said, yeah, because there's just a lot of connections that are only held together with a single or two studs. That just doesn't go together well. I also don't like the fact that there is so many pieces left over, and that you need to use extra pieces that weren't a part of the pullback racers. I think that they're just better off as pullback racers. But as designs go, it does look cool. It just will not stay together. Just shatters to bits on you at any chance it gets. But, if you were going to put it up on a shelf just with a bunch of other construction toy robots, it does look good. And if you were able to get him into a stable enough pose and then just never touch him, he'll be fine. But the second you touch him, he's going to fall to pieces. Still, I really like these pullback racers as pullback racers, and I think you're better off just leaving them as vehicles because they're real fun, they're real sturdy designs, and they work real good. Although I bet you with these pieces, you could make your own sturdier robot if you played around with it enough. Definitely could fix this so that extend this beyond, so that it's not impacting that socket joint there and knocking it off continuously. But I'll let other people with their imaginations do that. I myself am finished with these. So that'll do it for this episode, guys. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!